Hello, and welcome to today's daily run. It looks like we're starting at the plains today, and we have a pretty amazing starting team, actually. I personally fell in love with Flamigo, with Pokérog, actually, because I caught a blue shiny one, like the tier 2, I believe it is called, and I just ran through everything on Classic with it, and it's amazing, really strong, really fast, kind of a wonky move pool, but manageable, definitely manageable. But anyway, how are you guys? We're here against a Mightyena and a Meowth, and I am going to try to catch the Mightyena just for the dark typing, as always. Always nice to have, an immunity, and you never know what we're gonna be up against. So, yeah, Steenie died, by the way. Out of the three that they gave us, like Flamigo, Yamask, and Steenie, I probably will be getting rid of Steenie if I am going to be getting rid of any of them, actually. So yeah, I like Serena, but there are definitely better grass types around with Leech Seed. So yeah, we caught a Linoon just because I figured it might have pickup and that might give us a little bit of items. I did just Super Fang just because that way it can have a little bit more utility to the team. And yeah, we're here against a Golbat and a dead Bibarel, so things are looking up. I'm not going to be catching this Golbat just because I already have the Flying type on Flamigo. So down it goes, and Yamask finally learns a decent offensive move. I grabbed the Lucky Punch the Golden Punch for Flamigo just to get some extra money. We have our first battle of the run against two chunky boys, and one of them kills itself, actually, so makes things a lot easier for me. And Mightyena wants to learn Assurance, sure. Yamask is gonna be hanging around a little bit, doing his thing. It's kind of bulky for a tiny mon, like, it doesn't have a lot of HP, but it has decent defenses and whatnot, so it's able to stay around for a bit. And yeah, I'll pass on Payback just because I like the moveset they gave Flamigo. I never actually end up clicking Secret Power, but yeah, I do have it for a good while. I hold it until later on, even though I don't use it. This run was a pretty chill one overall, We have a Pikachu Libre here. If you're into that kind of stuff, you can go ahead and catch it. I personally do not like these forms they gave Pikachu just because of the base stats and whatnot. I do grab the Quick Claw for Yamask. I didn't even see it already had one, so it's gonna be like a huge chance for it to pop with two Quick Claws. I believe it's like 20% or something, or maybe 10 in this game. I don't know, since you can stack them. Anyway, pretty decent chance there. Oh, and right there, I attacked first because of the Quick Claw, so I figured Greedent might be faster. I went for the Trick Room like a dummy, and my Yamask is actually faster, so yeah, this battle takes a while just because I figured I'd play safe, because Greedent, it's not something you should mess around with. It's really thick, and it hits really hard with Body Slam and can paralyze everything, so... And also, you can steal your items with COVID, and yeah. I don't want it on my team for this run, but... So I just spam round a bunch until it dies eventually. I revive Mightyena just because I never know what I'm gonna need. And actually I don't need anything because Flamigo can handle this for it as easily as it, possibly possible. So yeah. We're done with the first biome of the run, and now we're moving on to the grassy field. We have a Charian right here. Honestly, don't care for that. And Flamigo's gonna do a bunch of work here just because of the amount of grass types, since it's a grassy field and whatnot. It's gonna be doing a bunch of damage and running through things pretty quickly. Right now I'm just switching around the items because, as always, I forget immediately after I check to do that. And yeah, that's the moment I saw that Yamask already had a Quick Claw, by the way. So here's a Vespiquen. It's a decent mon if you want to catch one, but I use it a lot and I don't want to use it on this run as well. Also, I already have a Flying type. Here's Serena. I learned Trap Kick. I teach it over Razor Leaf, but honestly I don't see myself carrying Serena to the end just because of the amount of grass types I'm finding. And a lot of them have secondary typings and Leech Seed, so that's pretty interesting. Like, a lot more interesting actually to have on the team. I grabbed the Dark Glasses. I'm not gonna be keeping Mightyena forever, but I slept on it nonetheless because it's the mon that can use it the most. And we finally got the Cofagrigus, so And it's gonna be learning Shadow Claw, but its special attack is higher, so I just pass on that. Trying to fish for some better items, and here's the second trainer of the run. He leads off with the Brion, but at this point my Flamigo is really overpowered, like it's 12 levels above their mons. So I'm not worried at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and spam everything, and eventually I'll let it die to poison just so I can revive it and heal it up without having to roll for a full heal or something. And yeah, overall, all trainers on this run were pretty easy to deal with, like nothing that hard or that will make you struggle anywhere, really. Just manage your healing items well and the team variety. And as I said, I let Flamigo die. I got a little bit confused as why they were letting me choose him on, but anyway, I catch this Venusaur and it's amazing. Now I'm really tempted to try to find the Mega Bracelet to try to get a Mega Venusaur, which would be awesome. The only downside is that it doesn't learn really any poison type moves, so yeah. But anyway, it's gonna be doing a lot more work than Serena would, so yeah. Here's a bunch more grass types. If you're looking for variety, you can go for Skiploom, Jumpluff eventually. There's, you know, the Whimsicott and whatnot. And as you saw, I did grab the Mega Bracelet, so now we just need to roll for the Venusaur, which, would be awesome. Like, I don't think I've ever got to use a Mega on a daily run. At least not one on the channel that I record. So, yeah, that would be pretty nice. So here's the first gym leader of the run. It's Erica, as usual, hanging around the grassy fields. Cofagrigus is gonna be able to KO this Tangela just because of the amount of times that Quick Claw pops with this mod. Like, honestly, pretty good mod to have Quick Claw on. I just spam a bunch of bites just to get this HP a little bit down, completely neglecting the fact that it went for Moonblast. But anyway, I go for Theater Dance, switch around a bit, go for Super Fang on like Noon. Like, that's why I slapped it on. I try to flinch it, I don't, I die. So yeah, I have only 2 mons left, so I'm gonna be maybe struggling a little bit, but I'm pretty sure Serena is able to finish the rest of the mons. And if not, I have a Venusaur on the back. The bad thing is that it doesn't have a poison type move, but Serena handles Blossom pretty easily and flinches as well, so yeah. Bye-bye, Erica. Moving on, now we are at the tall grass, and there's a Tropius, so if you're into grass, there are a lot of grass options to choose from, and yeah. I usually take the grassy route now that I'm thinking about it. I think I'm just used to it, and maybe I should, you know, vary it a little bit. Maybe I can find some gym leaders I haven't fought yet to get some egg vouchers plus or something. That's always a nice thing to keep in mind. Like, I know I'm not the best example for taking different routes every time you do a run, but yeah, try to do that. You might find some gym leaders you haven't registered yet, like the first time you beat someone you haven't yet, you get an extra egg voucher plus for 5 eggs, so keep that in mind. But yeah, be careful because depending on the route you take, you can get yourself screwed over. But really, there's no way of knowing that until you do the first run, just, you know, until you know who the boss is. And Cofagrigus learns Shadow Ball, which is amazing. I see a Lokix, I am going to be catching this. I love this mon for runs, he's amazing. And now that they fixed the issue with priority moves like First Impression and Fake Out, I can just spam First Impression with this thing. Like, before they didn't let you if the mon was out, like when you switched floors. Unless it was a battle where your mon actually goes into, like, back into your Pokeball and out again to reset. And yeah, that's pretty nice that they fixed that. Also, they implemented emergency exit on Golisopod, which it's terrible, but anyway, we knew that was coming eventually. So yeah, here's another trainer battle, a double battle actually. Those are always annoying, and it's kind of bad for Ninetales because of the rain, so yeah, I'm just gonna be confused rain and trying to nothing actually just because I immediately died. But I was trying to stall it a little bit just to let Lokix do its thing, but eventually I will be getting rid of everything. Fortunately, this Venusaur already came with Seed Bomb and another thing that I'm not remembering. I think it's Power Reap. Is it Power Reap? I don't remember now. But yeah, so pretty easy. Oh, it's Battle Blizzard. Okay, pretty easy battle right here. Just kind of annoying because, you know, double battles, they can gang up on you, and switching around is always annoying, but if they only switch, they can't hit you, so yeah. I grab the Sucker Punch for low kicks and Throat Chop for Flamigo. And we're gonna be grabbing the X attack just because. Here's a Vileplume in case you're, in need of any more grass in your life. And a Revive for Ninetales, always nice. Another Vileplume. And honestly, Flamigo, I think the reason that they didn't give a better move pool for Flamigo, like Drill Peck or, something like that. I know it gets Brave Bird later, but, a decent, reliable move that doesn't have recoil. Oh, by the way, first impression, amazing. But the reason I think they did that is just because Flamigo is so strong, like, it's KOing everything with Wing Attack. And it's like Wing Attack. Like, that's not a strong move. It's a decent move, but, I am gonna be needing a lot of mushrooms here to grab some moves back on Ninetales and Venusaur. I think I will be needing some more eventually, but yeah, I think I do grab a TM later for Will-O-Wisp, which makes it a little easier. One less move to worry about. Anyway, here's Gardenia. She's gonna die so quickly to Flamigo. I'm just gonna spam everything with Wing Attack. Like, 2 Roserades. Normally, Roserades give me a lot of trouble just because they're really fast. But, Pink Boy does not care. Oh, it's a girl, actually. Pink Girl does not care. So, yeah. Tangela, I think it's the only thing that manages to survive a Wing Attack. Honestly, I was really shocked that Torterra went down with 1. Here is the moment where I figure I need a little bit more variety just to make, the run itself a little bit more interesting and fun to play. So I just moved to the cave instead of the jungle, just because I don't really want to deal with rain anymore as well. So yeah, I did grab a Grip Claw. I think I slapped it on Flamigo just because it's pretty much my carry for the run. So yeah, we're doing pretty decent for a cave as well because a lot of ground and rock types. We have grass, we have fighting, we have Flamigo, so everything's chill. And it finally learns Brave Bird. I think I get rid of Roost for that because, I don't want to only have Brave Bird as a stab flying move. Super Potion on Venusaur, and here's a Bat Boy. So, gonna be Sucker Punching that into Oblivion. It dies pretty easily, and the Sandstorm finally stopped. Oh my god. Here's a Diggersby. Don't really care for it, but I am surprised that it survived an X kick from low kicks. And here it is, the Venusaurite. We were able to grab ourselves a Mega for the first time ever on the channel in a daily run, so that's pretty amazing. I wish it had the Sludge Bomb, but still pretty amazing. And we have a trainer battle right here. Completely forgot about it just because of the hype of Venusaur. But yeah, Mienshao, Cofagrigus is gonna be handling pretty easily anything that's, fighting, just because. And I grab Playra for Mariana. Here's the Machamp. I Shadow Ball it a bunch and eventually it dies, which is good. So yeah, pass on Solar Beam. Here's a Sock. I think it manages to kill Cofagrigus, but it did a bunch of damage and honestly it did its work. Here's Flamigo back. It was just resting a little bit, switching legs, stretching it out and whatnot. Here's a Noivern. I am gonna be catching this, don't really know why, just because I don't really need 2 dark types on my team. And I think I get rid of Mariana. And finally, honestly, Mariana just stayed this long on the team just for the fact that I forgot it existed. So immediately I see the Ursaluna I wanted, so I am going to be switching out Noivern. That thing pretty much only was used to, weaken Ursaluna. It kills my Flamigo, but I had a Reviver Seed that I didn't even remember. But oh well, I take the win. So it also learns High Horsepower immediately, which is good because its moveset was terrible. So yeah, pretty much only had Fury Swipes to attack with. I teach it Hard Press just because I just saw how awful its moveset was. And yeah, here's Vino Boy with a bunch of flowers. I still wish I had Giga Drain, but apparently Venusaur doesn't learn Giga Drain by level up. So yeah, not gonna be getting that. But still a pretty awesome Mega nonetheless. And by the way, Ursaluna getting KO'd with 1 low kick, it's weird. It's weird. Don't think that should happen. But anyway, here's the last gym leader of the run. It's Roxanne. If you have grass and fighting, you're fine, honestly. Like, they can't do anything to Mega Venusaur, so I just stay in and Leech Seed, spamming Seed Bomb to kill everything. And Hurricane doesn't do a lot, honestly, so I just go ahead and kill everything with seeds. Well, actually, it killed itself and it killed me, so... Anyway, battle done. We are going to... Oh, there's this thing still. I forgot about it. Anyway, it's gonna die eventually, so... Yeah. That was embarrassing. Please don't. Oh, okay. Now we're done with the gym leader. Oh my god, wow. I teach Thrash to Ursaluna just because I'm never gonna click that, but... Anyway, we're at the Badlands now. Final stretch of the run. Final floors, and... Just gonna be sticking with the team I have. I like the composition. I like the type variety. I like the immunities I have. So I think I'm pretty decently prepared for the final boss. I still would like some mushrooms just to switch around some stuff. So yeah, oh, the relic gold is amazing because I was poor as hell, so now I'm okay money-wise. And oh my god, Ursaluna is so strong. I love it. I do teach Leech Life to low kicks in the place of X kick. Never gonna click that either way, so you know, just like the move. We rolled a mushroom, which is awesome. I think I used it, I was planning on using it to get Giga Drain back, but I realized it doesn't learn it by level up, so I just go ahead and grab Play Rough for Ursaluna in the place of Charm. And we're gonna be moving on. Here's a Gliscor. I like this one. It's a pretty cool design, honestly. I just kill it with my bird, and yeah, Flamingo looks like a floaty on the pool, which, I don't know, it's just a flamingo, so yeah. Final trainer battle of the run. It's kind of underwhelming. It's just a girl with a double, which dies immediately, so we're not gonna be having to stress over this a lot, and not, you know, gonna be needing a lot of healing items, which is amazing, because usually I just fail at that. And look at that, I am remembering stuff. I went for synthesis. I healed up before the final boss. That's pro playing right there. Not really. I slapped the Shell Bell on Flamingo just to try to recover my HP a little bit. I got the Miracle Seed, which is amazing. So yeah, the trio is fast as hell, man. What the hell? I grab Hammer Arm instead of Thrash just because Thrash is never going to be super effective on anything, so I roll for potions, I kill the T, and we're going to be moving on to the final boss of the run, which is going to be Giratina. Yeah, we haven't seen this boy in a while. I go for Cofagrigus, immediately go for the Curse. Thank god I didn't went for a Ghost type move. The Quick Clock procs, and I am able to get a Shadow Ball off, which is amazing. So that thing is pretty much dead already. I am gonna Leech Seed just because I can, and honestly I felt kind of bad for Giratina on this one. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's daily run. Bye bye!